This is Stepping Stones lesson 7.8. We are going to be subtracting fractions with the same denominators. Step in says Damon went to the movies and bought a small box of popcorn. At the start of the movie, the box was 7/8 full. That doesn't seem like a very good deal. By the end of the movie, Damon had eaten 5/8 of the box. How full was the box after the movie? What equation could you write? Well, if it was 7/8 full to start, and he ate 5/8 of it, I could take away 5/8. Now, over here it says when you subtract fractions, what happens to the numerator and what happens to the denominator? Just like when we're adding, we don't take away our denominators. It stays the same because it just tells us how many pieces make up the whole. And then just like with adding, we're going to subtract the numerator. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So we could do 7/8, take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, puts us at 2/8 if you want to use a number line. Step up says draw and label jumps to match each equation. Now, normally I don't make you use the number line, and on a test I won't make you use the number line, but I do want you guys to be using them on these problems because it will help you visualize the subtraction, especially when we get to mixed numbers. So it says 11/6 minus 7/6 equals 4/6. So we're going to start over here at 11/6, and I'm going to subtract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/6. And you can see that equals 4/6. You'll do the same on B and C. It already gives you the answer. So you just start and make as many jumps as you need to get to the answer. So do B and C on your own. And then on number 2, you don't need to use the number line if it doesn't help you. But if it does help you, you're more than welcome to use it. So A says 15/6 minus 4/6. So I'm going to show on the number line 13, 14, 15, 6. I'm going to take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 11/6. B is 26 minus 8/6. So I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to start at 20. And I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I get 12/6. Go ahead and do C, D, E, and F on your own. And then it says, number 3 says, use what you know about subtracting fractions to calculate the difference between each pair of numbers. So this time it doesn't give you a number line. It doesn't even give you the subtraction problem, but you can sort of visualize that subtraction in between the numbers. So 9/10 take away 4/10 would be, if I could write the number 5, would be 5/10. Make sure you're paying attention on these because like on C, the bigger number is over here. So my problem would actually be 23/8 minus 5/8. And over here we have 1 and 3/8. And so we know from yesterday that 1 is the same as any number over itself. So because we're dealing with eighths, 1 is equal to 8/8. So we can do 8/8 minus 3/8. 4 says write the missing fraction in each equation. So you have to pay attention to what this has to equal. So 18/12 minus something is going to give me 11/12. So I know 18 take away 11 would be 7. So 18/12 minus 7/12 would equal 11/12. Do B and C on your own. Pay attention to where the equal sign is and which number you're going to need to be subtracting. For example, here we're taking away 14 from something. So something minus 14 is going to give us 2. Step ahead says complete each equation so the difference is between 2 and 3. So we have 16/4 minus something, and we need the difference to be between 2 and 3. So 4/4 on A would equal 1. So 8/4 would equal 2. And 12/4 would equal 3. So we need something, the answer to be something between 8/4 and 12/4, because that's between 2 and 3. So I'm going to make this, the difference is 9/4. So 16 take away 7 is 9. And then you'll do the rest for B, C, and D. So on, let's do C, 1 would equal, all right, C right here, so that those that have the paper copy know. 1 would be 8/8 equals 1. So 2 would be 16/8. And if you view these as division problems, which they are, 8 divided by 8 equals 1, 16 divided by 8 equals 2. So 24/8, or 24 divided by 8 equals 3. So we need something between 16 and 24 to be our answer. So I'm going to make it, and here's where this one gets tricky, because this one's 28. So we can't take anything away from 28 and equal it to anything greater than 20. So it's going to have to be closer to 2. So I'm going to say 18/8, and I would do 20 minus 2/8. So do B and D on your own, and then we will be done.